Las Vegas Review Journal live here, Radio Row, Super Bowl 58 coming up on Sunday at Allegiant Stadium. Somebody very familiar with Allegiant Stadium sits down with us right now. Matthew Butler, how you doing, man?
Good, I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. We just mentioned the game is at the stadium. Got to be some mixed feelings. Like, it's cool that it's here. It's great that it's at your stadium, but you obviously want to be playing in that game.
Yeah, it's great for the city of Las Vegas. It's great for the locals. It's great for even the economy, but you know, with one of our rivals using some of our facilities, you know, it's a distaste in the mouth, but you know, all in all, it's all around good, and us, just like every team, are striving to get here next year and years to come.
Did you look at the photos of the Chiefs banners in the locker room, or can you not even? You can't even cross them?
They came across my social media feed, but I try my best to avoid negativity.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, you can avoid negativity in your organization because Antonio Pierce, everything seemed very positive, very upbeat.
Definitely.
How much of a change really? We talk about it. We hear a little bit of everything changed. How much did things really change when he was in there?
So some things to say the same was the factor of discipline, accountability, you know, and keeping the main thing, which is playing football at a high level. Those things were always, if you have an NFL locker room, an NFL organization that doesn't have that, you're doing something wrong. But some things really changed as far as the culture, the trust, the things that were happening around. And that's no slight to Josh McDaniels and the crew. You know, they brought me in, and I'm forever appreciative for them bringing me into this wonderful organization. But, you know, I think that AP really is the answer for us going forward, and I don't think that there's many that would disagree with me.
It's interesting that you say that it's not a slight at Josh McDaniels, because that's how everybody takes it, right? No matter what is said, everybody's like, they're ripping on Josh McDaniels. They hate Josh McDaniels. Like, you say, like, no, it's just, this is good. Other things can be good too, but I guess how can this complete change and everybody being happy and smoking cigars and all that not be construed as, oh, we hated that other guy?
So I mostly speak for myself, but I'm also around the guys.
Yeah.
You know, we went in and day out. We're trying to work. We're trying to get better. And when we win, we won. So it's definitely a good thing. But when we have a slight change of scenery, a slight change of culture, a slight change in the way we're talking to each other and going about things, and then with that comes winning, then that's always better. So, you know, it's all about perception, and hopefully this perception continues to turn into reality, and we start winning a whole lot more games.
You don't often see players as outspoken as you guys were about, hey, this is the guy that deserves the job. I guess, why was it important? Not that it was you that was the loudest voice, but why was it important for you guys to say, like, this needs to happen?
Yeah, so it was very important for us because AP's a former player, but he hates to say that. He's still a player.
Yeah.
So we have that continuity in a relationship, continuity in how we know our day goes, the ups and the downs, and the plight of being a professional athlete. He understands that to its fullest potential. He won on the highest level, and he's trying to help us win on the highest level. He knows what it takes. He's you know, just an analogy. He was David when he was with the Giants and they went and beat Goliath, you know what I mean, with the Patriots. Yeah. So everybody always sees the Raiders as David, you know what I mean, because highly penalized team. We were the least penalized last year. Ups and downs, moving from Oakland to Las Vegas. It's like, okay, like I thought that was a good thing. And now we have great players. We have great coach, and hopefully we just turn that into some great results.
What have you learned during your time in the NFL?
Yeah, so I mean, my rookie year is my rookie year. You're learning so fast that you don't even know what you're learning. Yeah. My second year, I got a curveball thrown at me. I got cut. I ended up on the practice squad. And do I feel like I deserved that? No. Plenty of people told me I didn't deserve that, and that's cool. But nonetheless, throughout this whole year, I've learned so much about myself as a player. I've learned about so much of myself as a man. And I think that going into year 3 and the years continuing, I'm going to be a better player for my experience in this second year. I'm going to be a better everything because of my experience in this second year. And the plans that I have, people are going to be surprised when they see them happen. And it is what it is. I just don't keep on going.
I've heard a lot from guys who have gone through that, you know, being cut, of everyone in the NFL is the best of the best their entire life. You're the best as a kid, you're the best in high school, you're the best in college. Then you get to the NFL and everybody's great. Like, how much of a, as you said, like, hey, I feel like I don't deserve it, I'm going to show you that I don't deserve it, I'm going to go forward. But how much of it is like okay, like, I get that now, like, I can be cut, I can have to figure things out. Like, it's kind of a lesson that sends you.
As much as it was a lesson, I've experienced some of this stuff before. Like even though I had a bunch of offers coming out of high school, they came late. And the first 2 years at Tennessee, I didn't play very much. And then it's been 2 years in the NFL. I haven't played very much, knowing how good I am and knowing how good I can be. So I'm just going to continue to listen. I'm going to continue to learn. I'm going to continue to get better and put my best foot forward for the Raiders. And that's all I ever intended on doing. And hopefully that continues for a really long time.
It sounds like you love being there. You love being a part of it, but it's a business.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, for you, what is this offseason going to look like?
So, I mean, for me, the offseason's already started in its small steps. It's detailed in everything as far as my body makeup, detailed in everything as far as my diet, and those things have happened, and they're going to continue. Just continue to cultivate relationships with, my teammates, with the coaches, learning the game to its fullest potential, really trying to be connected with the game. Other than that, I know how to play ball. I have great people around me. You have all-pro to my left. We have what should be a Pro Bowler soon to my right. I have guys like Bilal Nichols, guys like John Jenkins, who have taught me so many things. And whether they're my teammates or not moving forward, I'm never going to forget the things that they taught me, that they helped me instill in myself. And I'm always going to find that drive within myself to just keep on pressing forward. And that's what this offseason is going to look like. And like I said, I hope it turns into a lot of good things for myself and a lot of good things for the Raiders.
It sounds like you do want to be a part of it, obviously. But I was going to ask if you'd have conversations, but there hasn't really been an organization there, right? Like, we didn't know who's going to be the coach. The GM is new. So I guess have you had those conversations yet, or is it still real early in the process with all that?
Yeah, I've had a few of those conversations here and there, and obviously, I feel, and I have a want and an importance to be here. But like you said, it's a business. But one way or the other, I plan to be a Raider next year. I'm on a contract to be a Raider next year. And whatever happens after that, I hope I'm still a Raider.
Yeah.
But like I said, the main focus is just to keep pressing forward, to get better, and hopefully I create some space for myself at the table. You know what I mean? So that's the main thing.
You are very thoughtful when you answer questions and you think about it. We don't always see players do that, especially guys that want to be like, everybody wants to be a star all the time, and you've always been about just being humble, answering questions, and being thoughtful about it. Like, have you ever thought about, like, do I need to be more self-promoting? Do I need to be loud and boisterous and all of those sorts of things?
I feel like the best way to promote yourself is to be yourself. And there's a lot of aspects of me that are loud. I play football loud, and y'all are going to find that out as I continue to play more football. I play football real loud. I don't talk a whole heck of a lot on the field, but I play real loud, and people are going to feel me, everything that I do. And then outside of that, off the field, I have a lot of philanthropic efforts with my foundation, and which is the Matthew Butler Foundation. Still getting off the ground and everything, but our main focus is going to be helping fathers, family, and early childhood development. And those are some of the things that I'm all about. So if I want to promote myself, I just have to be myself. That's true. That's who I am.
What get into why it was important to actually start thinking about that, trying to help give back and get into this role.
So I mean, there's always somebody, no matter what route you're down, no matter who you are, that poured into you. So if I can be just share my testimony and what's happened to me and what God's put me through, that seemed like it was bad or seemed like it was good at the moment, but it makes me who I am. And if that can help somebody else, then that's great. Like I said, we're trying to help fathers who are dealing with custody of their children. We're trying to help families stay together and unified. And then we're going to try to help children for any and all early childhood disabilities, illnesses, sickness, and disease. Make that sure that's detected early on, so that those children can receive treatment, those children can receive care, and make sure that the community around them knows how to pour into them as best as possible.
What kind of things do you need from the community and from people who might hear this to say, hey, like, we're trying to get this going, we're trying to take this to the next level? Like, what kind of assistance do you need?
Yeah, so main thing is we're still getting off the ground. If you're following me on social media, then that's great. You'll see plenty of content concerning this and a lot more. And if not, I'm easily followed at MatthewButler.94 on Instagram, which is one of the main social media sites right now.
Yeah.
So we're using that to get more information out there. If you feel the want to outreach, the need to donate, anything like that, that'll come in the near future. And obviously, I would appreciate that, and I hope y'all would appreciate the work that we're trying to do in the Las Vegas community, and hopefully soon all around the country.
It's a random question, I guess, but why are players so partial to Instagram? Like, players love Instagram. A lot of media people love like Twitter. A lot of the kids love TikTok. Players love Instagram.
So I think one of the main things with football players is we have our helmet on all the time. So somebody might see my face and who on earth is that? He's big, he's built up and all these things, but who on earth is that? So you go on my Instagram and you get to see my face, and you get to see me in a helmet and pads, and you can kind of put what you see on Sundays to how I present myself every day. So that's the main thing.
I'll let you get out here. It's great stuff. But I did want to ask you that, everybody's excited about Antonio Pierce, of course, and I think there's a lot of people excited that Patrick Graham is back. But there's also a lot of people saying, why is Patrick Graham back? Why is he not a head coach somewhere? Like, he probably has in a position now that he's earned that look. I mean, do you think it's something that should be coming to him in the future?
I mean, look,
I'm the hiring choices. I'm
definitely part of the NFL business, but that is way above my pay grade. I'm thankful that PG is back. In an indirect and a direct way, he's impacted me in so many positive ways in my game and my development. I appreciate the fact that he's back. I appreciate the fact that Rob Leonard is back, our D-line coach. Like, that guy's awesome. He has so much passion and love that he brings to the game. I'm happy that I'm not going to have to walk into a building with a whole heck of a lot of new faces, just a few new faces, and I'll just continue to earn my keep. And you say you talk about being a star. Hopefully I'm a star one day. Just take it one step at a time, man. So, like I said, I'm appreciative for all those guys, including PG. A big shout out to Rob Leonard, our D-line coach. He handled us great last year. He put us in great positions to go out there and play ball, rush, and win. And look, I'm looking forward to this season.
Awesome.